It was the quarter-final stage of the BT Cup at the weekend, and there were plenty tries on offer in the 4 matches played. Here's a roundup of the best of them. We start with a match between Hawks and Gala, and it was the visitors who struck first. Gala exploiting space on the blind side, some slick handling, and Ross Coombe with the gallop in. Hawks then took control of the match. Their forwards produced a devastating drive, allowing Tommy Spinks to barge over. Wayward passing allowed Hawks standoff Hagan-Schultz to profit, and the home side were 29-12 up at the break. Into the second half, and a great try from Hawks. Kerr Gossman receiving the ball in his own 22. Some excellent stepping, taking him through the heart of the Gala defence. Cammy Fenton eventually finishing off a fine move. Gala too showed their prowess from deep with a barnstorming 65-metre run from lock Rob Lowe, an undoubted highlight. Final score in this one, Hawks 53, Gala 29. Boroughmuir travelled to Stirling County and found themselves 22-5 down at the break. The pick of County's 4 first-half tries, this one from scrum half Matt Donaldson.
Get on!
In the second half, it was all Boroughmuir. They scored 4 tries, including this one from Robert Cairns. County came back though and secured it right at the death. County awarded a penalty try, and the home side had won 32-31.
That's fine, but just don't change.
At the Green Yards, a neat line-out move put Heriots into the lead, but it was Melrose who would dominate. Among the tries for the home team, this one, Fraser Thompson doing what he does best and feeding Austin Lockington for the score. Lewis Carmichael burst over for another first-half try, and Melrose were through to the semis, 29-12. The last game of the day saw Ayr take on Jed, and while the visitors found it difficult against the BT Premiership leaders, they had one moment to celebrate. A great offload released Gregor Young, who fed Shearer Gibb for the score. Ayr, however, were a class apart, and they showed that they too could score from deep. Craig Gossman finishing off this fine move. Final score, Ayr 36, Jed 7.
Our cameras started the day at Mayfield for the visit of GHA playing Dundee, but a waterlogged pitch put paid to that contest, so we're here in the Borders for the visit of league leaders Mar at Philip Hawke to take on a Selkirk side looking to cause something of an upset. And Selkirk take to the field their captain Ross Nixon in the back row this afternoon as they reshuffle their pack for an end of season clash. Sturgeon then. This penalty will take him over the 250-point mark, and it's a perfect start for the standoff and the visitors here. Adair with the line out, jumping well was Daniel Law, and Mar have got plenty power in their forwards here. Law stays upright. The ball seems to be with the hooker Adair. It's tucked under his right arm. They're getting very close to this line. Adair driving to the line. He's over, and the Mar hooker scores the opening try of the match. Brilliantly won in the line out by Law. Adair tucking the ball in and just dropping over the line at the perfect time. The put in this time from Baird. Looking to ship the ball. It's taken up by the number 8 Ben Johnston, and Johnston crashes over for his 18th try of the season. The leading try scorer in the division. Brilliant work there. Simple stuff really from the number 8 at the base of the scrum, but very effective. Sturgeon from just outside the 22 on the angle, makes no mistake, and a further 2 points for him and his team. Selkirk now through Kieran White, likes the high up and under, gives chase. Sturgeon underneath it, but Kieran White does very well indeed, and Selkirk are into that 22. Mikey Davis then just on the edge of that 22, approaching half-time as James Bett is tackled by Sturgeon. Davis in position once again. This is going to be free ball for Selkirk. Davis taken on by McComb. Clapperton then outside centre. He's got McLennan alongside him. Tyson Adams from the right wing, ghosting in towards that try line, but tackled brilliantly there. The sunshine beginning to peer through the overcast skies here as Johnson takes the ball on, marauding in towards that 22 again. Mar's number 8, a very threatening player, takes 2 players with him on towards Scott Bickerstaff, and Bickerstaff's going to be in for his 13th try of the season. Ben Johnston here drawing in 2 Selkirk defenders, taking over that 10-metre line up towards the 22. The covering players were Josh Welsh and fullback Kieran White, drawing the 2 in and then playing it to the right winger Bickerstaff to score. Sturgeon then makes no mistake. A converted score, and Mar are 22-0 in front. Quick tap and go from Clapperton up towards that 22. Selkirk will look for the second ball again. Davis does well indeed, on now to Houston. Houston now. Tyson Adams, but he's caught about 5 metres short. Brilliant covered defence there by Mar. Adams is certainly a very pacey player as Davis feeds the ball back in field. This is threatening. Carried forward by the number 8, Ewan McDougall. The referee just puts whistle to mouth though, penalises Mar. Davis going himself, solo run, caught about a fraction short of that try line. Selkirk desperate for something, trailing by 22 points to 0. Davis in position, but now it's Nixon that tries to go himself. The captain had a lot to do there, plenty of bodies underneath him. And Mar are wrestling for possession to try and win some turnover ball on their try line. Desperate stuff here at Philip Hawke. The crowd watching on. A brighter afternoon now, but Selkirk needs some points on the board as Kieran White goes on a bit of a solo run, slips though. Nice little dink kick there. Tyson Adams now. The chase is on here. Adams has gathered the ball up and he's over for the score. And Tyson Adams beats Gregor Paxton to the ball. And the Selkirk right winger immediately alerted to that chip ahead there. The chase was on, a very pacey player, even on this very sticky surface, and he touches down, and Selkirk have their first points this afternoon. Quick hands required here from Selkirk, but great footwork once again, taken on this time by the number 19, Callum McEwen. He chips ahead, and his captain gathers in front of him and touches down. A great opportunist score there. The replacement gathering the ball just on the edge of the 22, a perfectly weighted kick. He continued his run, but it was gathered out of the sky there by the club captain Ross Nixon under the posts. Better stuff from the hosts. The conversion there from Josh Welsh is good. And we've a game on our hands now. Selkirk 12, Mar 22. Selkirk then gathering again with real determination now as they try and get up towards halfway once more. Josh Welsh, though, was just caught. The referee has a quick glance at his watch, and that will conclude the action this afternoon. Another win for the league leaders. A tough place to come to get 4 points, but they've done just that. A better second half display, but it's a win for Mar.
Yeah, I think we started really well. Played the first half really well, and then the second half we kind of came off it. But yeah, the Border's never an easy place to come, and it's a good result for us, so we're happy with that.
We came back on the second half, which was positive for us, but we need to really focus more for the whole 80 minutes instead of bits and pieces, and really try and build a whole performance.
Sitting top of the league and stuff, we know that we're going to have to win every game. Come towards the season, Aki's and Jed are going to push us the full way. But yeah, definitely there is a real buzz. The boys are going well.